My name is Guido, and I'm humble that I'm here to tell a story, my story. A story that I've been a very jealous custodian for many years. A story that started 50 years ago almost in Italy, in a beautiful place called Milano. A story that took me around the world, once, through a couple of continents, few countries, lots of languages. A story that I later realized was an obsessive search for affirmation, for acceptance, for adequacy. A story that I never knew it could end where it did. A story that brought me through some success, lots of failure, more failures than success. But no matter how that success felt, was just never enough. And the failures, I brought them with me on my shoulder throughout all my years. And throughout these years, I was able to, in this year, until one day, a day that I call the dark night of the soul, where it just became everything too much. There were only two ways out, either the end of everything or the beginning of something. If I'm here, it was just the beginning of something I never knew I had, something that I didn't know I could have found it, because I didn't know I had it. I had it throughout the time, I just didn't know it existed. So throughout my failure, throughout my time, throughout my journeys, I picked up a lot of guests, and I picked up a lot of experience, and I certainly picked up a lot of gift. Amongst this, multiple sclerosis. A companion of my life for the past over a decade, that is certainly something I have, certainly not something that defines me. I am not my medical condition, yet it has allowed me throughout this time to learn a lot, to stop running, well, clearly, and to start searching. In a journey no more on airplane, cars and motorbikes, but simply inside. The longest journey I've ever had to travel in my life. And in this journey, now almost a decade, I was able to see things I never even knew I carried. I never even know they were with me throughout the abandonment, the rejection, and that inadequacy, that unworthiness that has been with me. And throughout this journey, I've started by being a victim, and I realized that for almost 5 decades, that victim state was always in my heart. A journey of anxiety, a journey of fear, a journey of panic, that all this was happening inside of me, that I never knew it was existing. But a journey also of discovery that happiness is an inside job, of discovering that there is another way of living, another way of succeeding, another way where nobody can give you that satisfaction, that love, that worthiness, because the only place and the only person that can do that is you and yourself and nobody else. Lots of people can travel with you, and lots of people can be part of this journey called your life, but nobody will ever be able to fill that void that you have in your heart unless you start loving the most important companion that will always be with you, and that is yourself. Throughout this journey that I'm going to tell you the many things I've discovered. Most of it is just a journey on my heart. Some of other things are informations, but most of it come from me, from what I discover about myself, about my life, and what I discover about my heart. And I'm going to give you some tools. This is like a coffee. Eat what you want and leave the rest. Doesn't have to resonate nor to relate with you in anything, or maybe in something, or maybe in a lot of it. Just be with me. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm humble that I can maybe be at assistance of someone, because this is what I've done. Once I realized that there was a way out, well, then I dedicated the rest of my life to try and assist people in understanding themselves first of all, and in understanding that there is a beautiful life ahead. And don't forget that we all deserve an extraordinary life, but it all begins by giving ourselves a chance to win.